I'm certainly not new to losing or being rejected, but this loss in particular was one of the hardest. About a year ago, I applied for the Adobe residency program. If you haven't heard of it, it's basically this dream program where Adobe sponsors a few creatives for an entire year to pursue any project that they pitch. I actually got pretty far along in the application process. I had a phone interview, and then I was flown out to San Francisco to go to Adobe headquarters, where I interviewed all day long with 7 or 8 different people and started feeling really good about my chances. About a month later, I got another rejection email. It was a fierce competition for this position, and I was beat out by another candidate. So what does all this have to do with New York City? Well, I reached out to the person who beat me.
So my name is Tyler Babin. I live in New York, and I think I have no idea what I actually am or what I consider myself, but I label myself as a creative. Dude, we just nailed that. I got so excited. I waited for an extra second.
Yes.
You gotta leave it all in just like that. That was so good.
So Babin is the current Adobe creative resident for video, and the dude fully deserves it. His work is incredible. Once I saw his stuff, that kind of just confirmed the loss in my mind. It was like, well, yep, that guy deserves it. I think that competition is very valuable in giving us drive and motivation to improve our skills and to want to be the best that we can and to win and to succeed. I've always seen losing as a terrible thing, but lately I'm starting to see that there's just as much opportunity in losing as there is in winning.
I forget what the quote was, but it's like, imagine you're walking up a staircase in pitch black darkness, and every time you step on a stair it lights up. If whether you step on a stair or I step on a stair or someone random steps on a stair, that stair is now lit up and we can all benefit on stepping on those stairs. And so if we have that mindset of if someone gets an opportunity that levels up the entire game, it's actually bringing up everyone, then that's kind of perfect.
So the kicker of all this is, the project that I pitched to Adobe, I actually ended up pitching to Raceface for their creator series, and I was able to create the same project for Raceface that I was gonna create for Adobe. So I was able to finish my project with Raceface and had an incredible opportunity doing that with them. Babin is still creating all of these awesome videos with Adobe for his project, and then I was also able to meet Babin on top of that and talk about the residency and talk about YouTube and bounce ideas off of each other and have the opportunity to film together and cultivate a relationship, and it was super fun. It was definitely beneficial for me. Hopefully it was beneficial for Babin as well, but it really made me realize how much opportunity there is in a loss, to take what you've learned from that loss and keep going with it from there, and it can really turn into a lot more than just being rejected. So don't get discouraged by the losses. Don't forget that when good things happen to others in your community and in your industry, that's also good for you in the long run. It just is an opportunity for you to keep going and to keep learning and maybe even to pivot and take that loss and try to go in a different direction with it. And very specifically in the case of the Adobe residency, if that's something that you've been rejected from and you've put a lot of work into that proposal, that's a super valuable proposal that you can pitch to other brands and still make work out of it. So thank you so much for watching. I know I say this every single time, but I genuinely appreciate you being here and watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next time.